Hello world, and welcome to the Mecca of Mastery TV. I am your host, Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life, then you, my friend, are in the right place. I'm so excited about this episode because in this video we are speaking about relationships and spiritual development. And the topic of this video is can't stop thinking about other people, temptation, and how to kill it. Let's get straight into the video. Oh, honey, you know what I'm talking about, okay? And if you don't, here's what I'm talking about, right? There are some people, okay, and I've had this in my experience, in my life, along my journey, and this is what I always share with you guys here at Mecca Mastery TV when I tell you I am sharing from my experiences. And if you resonate with these experiences, great. And if you don't, great, right? The world's not going to end, so it's going to continue to go. So I've had experiences where I was in a committed relationship, but other energies was coming up in my space, in my energetic space. And I'm like, this person keeps coming up in my space, but I'm in love with this man right here. So why am I thinking about this person, or having dreams about this person, or lusting about this person, or having thoughts like I want to talk to this person, I want to see this person, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that? Why is this coming up in my vibration? So along my journey, I did a lot of reading about this, research on this, and just internal work just to see what actually comes up. And I want to share it with you today because a lot has come up, honey. So, for example, let me just tell you something. I always say this, that we are human beings. We are energy beings having a human experience, okay? We are energy beings having a human experience, which means we are energy first, right? However, there's still this part of us, this physical part, our humanist part of us, that is having this human experience. So when you have feelings that come up like that, know that it is coming from your human self, and it is natural, right? Because here's the thing. When you are going throughout your day-to-day life, even though your soul knows what your mission is on this planet and knows what you want, okay? The soul, internal, that part of you, the energy part of you, already know and got the answers. That's why, you know, there's a part of you that be like, she's tripping because we got this figured out. But the human part of you is just out of alignment. That's why we speak of alignment here. Full alignment. That's what this channel was all about, right? Because when you're out of alignment, that means your physical self, your human self is out of alignment with your energy, vibrational soul self, and you feel all over the place. You're not whole and in tune and in alignment. So when that energy comes up that you are thinking about another human and you're lusting and having temptation from somebody else, the human physical part of you is giving attention to things that don't serve you and that is away from you. This is what I mean. Let me give you an example. I've noticed, for instance, when I am not feeding myself, right, how I need to. And what I mean by that is this. When I'm not showing up for myself, getting my proper sleep, right? When I'm not doing the things that I love, like my painting, my dancing, catching a nice sunrise or sunset, sitting down and having a cup of tea, looking out the window, you know, listening to some nice soul music, cleaning up in my space, taking care of my plants, skating, talking to that one friend that, you know, just feeds my spirit, you know, looking into my man's eyes without distractions, saying beautiful things to myself, grooming myself, doing my facials, taking a hot shower or bath, pausing. You know what I mean? When I am not doing things for myself and not filling my cup and out of attunement with myself, my attention begins to go elsewhere. Let's start with that verse. My attention starts to go externally away from me. It's a natural thing that happens. So hold on to that. I said that. Now, let me go on to the next part. There's the next part, okay? Stay with me. I know you're like, Mecca, you just dropped the jewel and you about to be like, okay, I'm not going to further explain. I'm going to do it like a book. Because you know how it is. We be reading a book and they bring up something. I'm reading this book on trauma right now. Then it's like, this is the reason for this. And if you were dealing with this as a child, you know, this will happen in your traumatic. And then this is the experiences. So if you in your adulthood now, this is the reasons you're having these experiences. But I'll talk about it later in the book. I'm like, what? That's what I'm doing to you right now. Okay, so bear with me. So you got that part. All right. So let's move from this part to the soul part. Now, here's the thing. You have more than one soulmate on this planet. Okay? You have more than one soulmate. You don't have just one soulmate. There are many soulmates. Have you ever been out? I've seen this before with myself. Like, have you ever been out and you walk past somebody? And it's just not like how it is any other day when you walk past people. You probably notice them because they, you know, just probably got a nice hairstyle or just was attractive. But you notice somebody. You felt their energy. It's like you seen their aura. It's like it hit you, like you know them from another lifetime. And you probably do. It probably was your wife or your husband, your mother, daddy, somebody from the last lifetime. Who knows, right? Sometimes I realize that was probably one of my soulmates, okay? So sometimes you have a connection with people and their energy continue to come up within you from time to time because that's your soulmate and you have a soul tie with them. Especially if you guys was tangoing and rendezvousing in the physical reality, like really, you know what I mean? So y'all was really seeing each other, touching each other, not know, oh, I think Chris Brown is my soulmate because I feel something for him, and you never had a coffee date with him. Y'all ain't had no sex, kiss, sit in the car, walk down the beach, you know, with the hands held, like never had no physical relationship. So you had a physical relationship with this person, right? And they continue to keep coming up because that is your soulmate. Okay, hold on to that. Now let me go back to the human part. You ready for this? We, as human beings, are different from every other species on this planet. And what makes us different is because we have the freedom of choice, right? So, choice. Your reality is shaped by the choices that you make. Every single one of us, right? We all got a guidance system within us. Our soul already knows what is up. Every single one of us, right? So our soul knows what's up. So it's like, well, how is it not that everybody is thriving and living their best lives and knowing what they want and going in that space and on that path that they need to be on and tapped in and tuned on? You know what I'm saying? How Abraham Hicks would say. Why is everybody not? Because of the choices that they make, right? And here's what I'm saying. Love itself is a choice. Your whole life is a choice, right? Life and love is a choice. It's a choice. So for instance, you got energy coming up within you. And you know that it's coming from your human self because 9 times out of 10, you are directing your energy outward because you haven't been filling your own cup enough because you just haven't been doing it for whatever reasons, probably life. You know what I'm saying? You ain't paused. You probably got too much stimulation from social media. Who knows, okay? But then at the same time, on top of that, you are connected soulfully with people and you have more than one soulmate. But on top of that, you have choice. Love is a choice. Now, I know some of y'all are probably like, what the hell? Okay, what? Okay, what? What? Yes. I have chosen for myself in this lifetime, in this moment, in this space, that it is best for me to rendezvous and to have a connection with one person, with one spirit, with one soul. I have tried to not even say like I got 3 boyfriends and they all had titles, but actually deal with 2 different energies at the same time, and it does not work for me. That might work for you. It might work for you. However, it's about intention and if it comes from a pure space of love. Because here's the thing, there's no right or wrong in this lifetime. But here's the thing, if you are with someone and you think that monogamy is not for you, but the person that you are with has an opposite belief, and then you can't tell them, then you're living a lie, right? You're living a lie. And that's why you feel so discombobulated, right? And you have those energies coming up because you're probably not meant to just be with one person. It's not a one size fits all, y'all, on this planet. But then also, it's my belief, because this is my channel. It is my belief, and what I have noticed from myself and my experience, that when I feel like that, it's because I am shooting my energy, attention guns out to everywhere else. Because let me tell you this, when I'm really fully living and in my bag, in my spiritual bag, my relationship bag, my health bag, my fitness bag, when I'm really living fully in my life and showing up for myself 1,000%, baby, look, I ain't got no time for nobody else, barely for my boyfriend. If you feel like you got time for all these other energies, you got too much time on your hands, because you're not even filling your cup up how you need to, right? So I'm at the space now in my life that I know that it's very important for me to give the attention to myself and to fill my own cup up. Because when I'm ready to pour, I'm not over here like do to this person and here you go, John. Here you go, Sam. Here you go, Doug. Here you go. Here you go. No, I'm right here with one person, and I make the choice. And even though there's times if another energy comes up, I recognize it for what it is. Don't beat yourself up about this. It's natural. Oh, a person is coming up within me. That means at this time, I just need to send them love and light. Maybe they're thinking about me. Maybe they're thinking about a moment. Just because we're not together, y'all, that don't mean we don't think about those people no more. Come on now. Like, oh, I'm with you now, so I'm never going to think about this person again. I don't want to be with that person. But that doesn't mean the experiences of that person or the energy of that person doesn't still come up within me. My choice is in you and over here. But my main choice is to love me. And I share me with you. I'm not sharing me with you, and you. You get what I'm saying? So it comes up and I say, thank you. Because this is just telling me that I'm out of alignment with myself. Because if now I'm thinking about somebody else other than the person that I'm with, okay, and I'm thinking, or anybody, it ain't even got to be relationships. I'm thinking about somebody else other than the person that I'm with. I'm fantasizing. I'm over here having temptation. That means I'm out of alignment. I'm out of tune with myself. What do I need to do right now? What is calling to my spirit? That's when you tap in. You go into meditation. You go into journaling. What is my soul hungry for? I need to paint. I need to go into nature. I need to swim. And then when I go and have that relationship with myself, that need that I had to want to see or engage with these other people disappear. It disappears. Because it's a void that you are trying to fill with inside of you. But what you don't realize is you can fill that void with your own energy. You ain't got to go nowhere else for that void. I'm not trying to say you ain't supposed to connect with any other human beings, right? We are naturally going to connect with other people just from the natural flow of life. From going out into the world, for doing our thing, for feeding our gifts out, shopping at the grocery store, sitting at a coffee shop, going to the park, going to get something done on your car, going to get your hair done, going to buy lip gloss, going to get your teeth clean. You are naturally going to have a connection with other people. But when you are feeling a need to be filled, a void to be filled from others or something externally, is because you are not feeding yourself in the way that you should, and you got that. You got the energy. It's about choice, right? So when it comes up in you, don't feel bad. Like, oh my God, I'm wrong. You're not wrong. It's just a sign. Thanks for the sign that I'm out of alignment with myself. I would be pissed if I ain't had no signs that I was out of tune. I was so damn. If I ain't have no sign, I'd just be out here skipping around thinking everything is okay. And I'm fucking up everything. Okay? Like, I'm over here fucking up everything. La 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 la. No sign came up. That is the sign. Oh, wow. I need to go and dance. I'm feeling sexual for this person. Let me go and move myself and move that chi around in my energy and go and dance by myself. Let me go and do something by myself. Let me go ahead and light the candles in my apartment and turn into some sexual music and put on a nice robe and take a very, very intimate shower and buy myself some roses and make myself a sexy dinner and get into that love space and spray some lavender oil everywhere and feel real serene and maybe masturbate if I feel like it with my eyes closed, thinking about myself and my desires in my life. wife and looking at the ocean flowing in my mind. Let me go and do that, because sex is just a feeling. It's just a connection with me deeper. That's all that is. It has nothing to do with somebody else. And I can feel that need and that void right now within myself right now without having to give myself away or fuck up my relationship. Okay? Right? And another thing on top of that, guys, before we go, just know that you got choice, honey. You got choice. Life is about choice your entire life. So if you are having experiences in any area of your life right now where you don't like the reality, look at the choices that you are making. Are they really in alignment with who you are at core, right? At core. At core. And how are you looking at things that come up within you? Stop judging it and labeling it. I'm not looking at this as bad. I know that I got other soulmates, and I know that I got other soul ties, but that doesn't mean I got to do something about it. Just because you coming up in me, I ain't about to come over your house and talk. I might write a letter and then burn it under the moon. What's up? I hope you're doing okay. But baby, you can't get my energy. My energy is off from my man, all right? Stop playing, y'all. Act like we all perfect. Like, oh, I just decided to look this way. Bam, I'm never going to feel anything again. Come on, stop. Stop. Don't play yourself like that. So, if you're in a space like that, or somebody that you know is in a space like that, send them this video first of all. But if you're in a space like that, I highly recommend that you meditate. You meditate, and if that person is coming up within you, or anybody that's coming up within you, that you start to send them love and light. But this is a good thing that I learned from someone back in the day, where you think about the person, you breathe in, turn to the right, think about the person, and then as you exhale and release, you turn to the left, releasing their energy from your space and your being. And you do that for 10 to 15 minutes, just periodically, right? Slowly, like thinking about a moment, whatever moments kept coming up, and then release it. And then a moment, and then release it. And then, send them their energy back, and send them love and light when you send their energy back. And then start to tune yourself inward to yourself, and go out into the world and do the things that you love, that fill yourself up, because that's all it is. Sometimes when we feel the need to be with others in relationships, is because we feel like they can do something for us that we can't do for ourselves. Of course it feels good to be loved by somebody else, right? But it's a difference between needing something and just wanting it. You don't need anything. You can want it. It's nice to have. It's one of those things where if it happens, it happens. It don't, it don't. It's not going to make a difference in my life, right? I'm still going to be full of love because I love myself, because I'm in a relationship with myself, because I'm going to have that self. I'm not telling you that it's not. Like, it don't feel good as hell to feel another human being up on you, right? And that will come. But that will only really come if you energetically be that for yourself. So I hope you love this video and you share this with somebody that you care about. And also, just 3 things, y'all, before we go. Look, if it comes up in you, it's just a sign. Don't beat yourself up. You're not wrong having temptation. It's just a sign that you are drawn away from yourself. 2, remember that you have other soulmates. It's more than one soulmate on this planet. You just be like, oh, I see you, soulmate. Just nod your head. Turn your attention. And it takes me to number 3. It's about choice. You choose what you want to do and what you give your attention on and who you want to love. Life, ooh, I hope y'all didn't hear that. Ooh, I'm gassy. Life is about choice. The choices that we make is the reality that we get. And with that being said, I love you. I'm sending you my love, my light, my energy, peace, and gratitude. I hope you love this video. And we always say here at Mecca Mastery TV that you, my friend, you go out into the world, you kick a whole lot of action. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything, because you can do whatever you put your mind to. If you're in a space in your life right now where you don't know where to start on your spiritual journey, or just to align with who you are, full alignment, living from an authentic space, I highly recommend that you book your discovery call with me and get a coaching session. You can just click the link in my description box below, or email me at meccabookings@gmail.com. And I'm always open to hear about what it is that you want me to speak about, okay? The topics and subjects that you guys have, because I am here to serve you, okay? So email me with some topics and questions and things like that at meccabookings@gmail.com. Also, head over to meccafreeman.com to see a wide range of just good-ass vibe things, from 21-day healing plans to protection kits and yoni steam herbs, waist beads, and so much more good things for your soul. Stay well. Stay happy. Alignment is the goal. Peace.